The last thing to do is to create a data line to save. So here you're gonna concatenate these values into a one string, and you're gonna use a separator, for example this one, a pipe, okay, and in the end don't forget to add a line feed. And to make it more human readable, you can format like this. It works too. A final thing to do here, you're gonna give the file name a name like comments.txt, and here you check if it exists with the PHP function file exists. File name, and if the file name does not exist, you create an empty one. So file handle file fopen $file name, and we want to create a new one, so instead of happen we write it. Then you write nothing with just an empty file, and you close it. Of course, if you want to be bulletproof, you need also to lock the file. So it's this same code. So instead of copy pasting it, we're going to take this code and make it a function. Function write file. We need here the file name and the data. Here it's not data line anymore, it's data. We need here the mode. And here we need to write file with file name. The mode is A and data is data line. Okay, and here we write a file too, but with this mode, and we write nothing. And it's not here, but here. If the file doesn't exist, only. I see here that you can do things better, like here we define the return value. Here we initialize empty values, empty array. If the article exists, we fill with actual values. We don't need the else anymore, because here we will return either the default values, either the article values. Okay, now let's see how the save command code is going. Hi Word. Okay, so we are back on the article. We have no comment displayed because we don't display it. Let's see if it's saved. Comments. So you can see here the ID, the first name, the email, the message, and the line feed. The last thing to do is to display the comments when we display the article. So in get article, you remember we get title, content, and comments. So we need to change in this function. So here we need to fill this array with the comments. So now instead of write a file, you need to read a file. So here you're gonna create a function get comments of this ID. Function so now you need to open a file. So you declare a file handle and you open comments and you read it. So it's R. And to read a file, you don't need to lock it. Then you get a data line with fgets on the file handle. And while you have a data line, you read the data. Now, you remember the data are separated by a pipe. So when you get this line in data line, you need to split this line according to the separator. In order to do that, you use the PHP function explode, which explode the string with the pipe, and you get a array of exploded data. Now we need to get data which match the ID. So if exploded, the ID is index 0 equals ID, then we use data in exploded, and we want the comment which is free, and we put it in an array. So return value array. We declare counter and return of $counter, and then we do that again while we have data. Here you close, and here you return the array of data. And something missing here. So your ID, first name, email, comments, and we need here to replace the line feed. So you know str replace. You replace the line feed with nothing in the line. So you get the data matching the ID. You populate the array with the comments and you return it. Let's see how it's going. We refresh the article. Okay, so the refresh reposted the previous comment. So we got it twice. Hi, bulletproof students. It works. If we check the file and if we try on another article, hi PHP students, you can see that only the comment of title 4 is displayed. And if we return to article 2, hi word, hi bulletproof students, and here it works. Okay folks, that's all for now. See you in the next lecture.